y'all doing? Now, I heard y'all curious about how I make my banana bread. Well, why don't we go into the kitchen and we can take a look at how I make it. First off, let's talk about our dry ingredients here. I have a cup and quarter cup flour, that's all purpose. I have a teaspoon of baking soda and half a teaspoon of salt. And I just want to whisk that together, make sure it's all nicely incorporated. Now let's talk about the star of the show here, our bananas. These are 3 bananas, they are very overripe. I say you can use very overripe bananas to the point where you think maybe you shouldn't be using them. Use them, they're great. And I have with that 1 cup of sugar, regular old granulated sugar, and I'm just gonna take a dang old potato masher and start working that sugar into them soft bananas. Now let's talk about fat. I have a quarter cup of melted butter and a quarter cup of vegetable oil. I do oil because it helps give the banana bread nice moisture, and of course butter brings nice flavor. Okay, and of course we have a couple eggs. You don't really need to worry about adding them one at a time. Doesn't really matter. It's hard to mess up this recipe, honestly. And I'm still, if you can believe it or not, using this dang potato masher. And a note on a vegan variation. One time I accidentally left out the eggs and it still turned out okay. So if you want to just leave them out, go vegan, have yourself a vegan banana bread. It'll be still pretty tasty. And this is what our batter looks like at this point, right before we add our dry ingredients. And just to show you how you really can't screw up this recipe, I'm going to keep using this potato masher to just stir it all together and make sure I don't have any clumps. Just a reminder, this part of the show is brought to you by Miller High Life. Miller High Life. Crack into the taste of the High Life. And now this is what our batter looks like at this point, and we're ready to go going into these baking cups. And I had them, so I used them, but you don't necessarily have to use them. If you just wanted to grease a muffin tin, that would be just fine. And you'd actually get a little crispier on the outside if you did that. All right, we got our banana bread muffins ready to go in a 350-degree oven. Now, just a quick note, if you wanted to do this banana bread in a regular loaf pan, you could certainly do that. But that's gonna take you about 45 to 55 minutes. Just keep an eye on it with your cake tester. Or you could even do it in a cake round, and that's gonna take you about 25 to 30 minutes. Same process, just keep an eye on it. Keep that cake tester in your hand. Insert it, comes out clean, you're good to go. These will take about 15 minutes though.